Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada updates and spoilers. Our house guests of the day are Hannah and Scott Stewart. What up, Stewarts? I hope you guys are having a great day and you enjoyed this season, and thank you so much for your support. Alright, so, oh yeah, and if you guys want to be house guests of the day, I think there's like 2 days of feeds left, so, and I don't have any more house guests, so check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Woo! Alright, so anyway, yesterday, Karen and Demetres were in the pink room, and Karen is still trying to take credit for Kevin using the power veto on Ika, because she's all, I'm a witch, I made this happen, like I used my powers, and she's saying like, Kevin has convinced himself that this was his plan all along. Was Karen watching last night's episode? Because that's the way that they edited it. They definitely made it seem like Karen was the one that made this happen. Okay, so Demetres seems to be buying into this. They're not sure if they, I'm not sure if they actually believe it or they just want her vote this week, because they still got to make sure that she's going to vote out Dylan. So, you know, you got to play along with Karen. You got to stroke that ego a little bit. But it does seem like they kind of believe that it was Karen's doing. So Karen is like, it's done. I'm voting out Dylan. That's that. So, I mean, the trio, they're a trio now. They've been studying a lot. I still think they've got really no chance against Kevin if it's a day's competition. He's got that shit on lockdown, and they're just like, wait, who won POV week 2? So they got a lot of work to do. But anyway, at one point everybody was together. They were all rehashing the different alliances and such throughout the season, and Demetres was kind of shocked to hear about all these BS alliances and deals that were happening, you know, behind closed doors, under the table, whatever. He didn't realize, especially, that Bruno was so close to Dylan and Emily. He thought that they were above Dylan and Emily in the pecking order. Nope. Bruno had final 2 deals with both of them, which he made within like 10 minutes of each other. Yeah. So he was really happy that he stuck so close to Ika throughout the season, and they ended up turning on that alliance of 6 because it was BS. So, speaking of Demetres and Ika, there's been a little bit of tension between them. Ika and Karen were jokingly saying to Demetres, like, oh, throw the HOH competition to one of us. They probably weren't completely joking there. I think Ika would really like to win. Karen's just like, whatever. But Demetres says, no way, I'm not throwing a competition. And Ika was a little bit upset because she's realizing, like, whoa, Demetres is playing this game for himself. And she's a little bit upset with herself because she was willing earlier in the game to sacrifice her own game for his. So she's like, why is he not doing the same for me? Like, why isn't he going to throw this competition? So, you know what I say? You guys should both play your own freaking games. I mean, really. You just met this person like 2 months ago. Get a grip. So Demetres and Ika were chatting in the bathroom, and Demetres is like, is it wrong that I don't want to throw the competition? He's worried that Ika is like looking for reasons to dump him now that the season's ending. So Karen is saying, you know what, honestly, it's going to be tough if the 2 of you make it to the final 2 together, because you're both going to want to win. There's going to be some animosity there, whichever way it goes. And Demetres says, like, I'm taking Ika to the end, even if I know for a fact that she will beat me. Like, he feels like he wouldn't be there if it wasn't for her. I just think it's funny that he's, like, saying this all in front of Karen. This should be a huge wake-up call for Karen, right? Like, this person is saying there's no way he's going to take you to the final 2. So anyway, Demetres brings up throwing the competition again, and Karen's like, you can't throw it. You've come so far. It would be silly to do that at this point. So keep studying. You've got to make sure you have the control in your hands, because if you don't, you could be going home. It was funny too, because Demetres had to explain to Karen how the final 4 POV works and how that person is the sole voter this week. Come on, Karen, I thought you were a fan. But Demetres was glad to hear all this from somebody else because his judgment was getting clouded, so he doesn't want to throw that competition. But I'm wondering, would Ika take Demetres to the final 2? She might pull like a John Netta situation, I don't know. But Demetres is very adamant that he will take Ika to the end. So then Dylan was asking Ika last night if Karen said anything about the vote to him, and Ika's like, yeah, she said that she doesn't want to give Kevin the power. meaning she's voting your ass out. And she said that Karen knows that there's no way that she would vote out Demetres. So, you know, no matter what Karen wants to do, she does not want to vote out. What am I saying? Karen does not want to vote Demetres out because she knows there's no way that Ika will make it a tie vote. So she doesn't want to give Kevin the power to break the tie. Yeah, so I guess this was Dylan's attempt at asking Ika for her vote. Remember he was saying he was going to do that? Good try, Dylan. All right, so then Demetres and Ika ended the night together, whispering in bed. You know, they kind of had like their little heart-to-heart moment, and they're just scared for the upcoming competitions because they don't want to blow it right here at the end. And Demetres is trying to smooth things over. He's saying, like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. And he's telling her, I'm going to take you to the final two. Just chill. And she is, of course, scared that this whole time that she's been messing up his game. We've heard her say that all throughout the season. Blah, 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 blah. Same crap as usual. I think they're going to be okay. But today is eviction day, and Dylan's so sad. He's like, there have been so many times that I wanted to leave here, but now the time has finally come, and I don't want to go. It was very Corky Romano when Corky's all like, my parents dropped me off at summer camp, and I was crying because I didn't want to go, but now at the end of the summer, I'm crying because I don't want to leave. It was very much like that. So today, the house guests have just been getting ready for the live show. More reminiscing, if you can believe it. And at one point, Dylan was in the pink room with Ika and Karen, and he basically told them, vote me out. Don't give Kevin the power to break the tie. Oh my goodness. He's literally saying, vote me out. That's insane. So then Dylan is crap talking Kevin. He's like, I don't think Kevin was that great this season. You know, he's got this inflated ego, and he doesn't want to see Kevin win. So he's telling Ika, Demetres, and Karen, you guys need to win that final POV and just shut Kevin out. So then the feeds went down around 11:30 this morning, and I think that's going to be it until after tonight's show. So let me know who are you rooting for in this HOH, and even more importantly, the POV. It looks pretty obvious that Dylan will be going, so he's out. But let me know who you're rooting for out of the final four, and until tomorrow, much love.